Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, we're embarking on a journey, alright? We're going to be reacting to Genesis, A Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, Side 1, with the illustrated video. The reason I'm choosing the illustrated video thing is because a lot of people told me to use it. One or two people told me not to. To the people who would rather I don't, I'm going to say that the main reason I'm using it is so that you guys have something to look at while so that there's something visual going on in my video, right? So I'm not going to be paying, you told me to visualize it myself. I'm going to be doing that. I will be looking at the video, but I'm going to probably close my eyes multiple times because this is a concept album by Genesis. We're going to be doing the big one. Other than Supper's Ready, which is the other big one that you guys keep asking me to do. We'll get to it. But we're going to start with this. I really hope that this video does not get blocked. And if it does, well, then new content for Patreon. But if you're watching on YouTube, good for you guys. We made it. We're in. All right. So this is going to be a 4-part video series because there are 4 sides to this, or it's like a double album, and there's 2 sides to each disc or whatnot. So this is side 1, and let's just start. I'm a little scared. I've been waiting for this for a while, guys. You guys have been telling me how incredible this album is for a long while, that it'll be one of my favorite albums, and that's an incredible concept album, all this stuff. Let me close out of this. So I'm very excited for this. Let me full screen it so that you guys can see. All right, my friends. How will I know when the first side is over? One second, escape. Yep, it's conveniently right here. All right, so the last song on side 1 is The Grand Parade of Lifeless Packaging. So today we're going to be reacting to The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, Fly on a Windshield, Broadway Melody of 1974, Cuckoo Cocoon, In the Cage, and The Grand Parade of Lifeless Packaging. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. Awesome piano. Sound like a bee in the background. Okay. Okay. So first of all, what does the lamb symbolize? So far, I wonder, is it possible that it could mean like innocence, the death of innocence? The lamb lies down on Broadway. And is this, so they just described like a punk kid, right? And he's got like a spray paint can in his pocket. I wonder if is he going to be our main character? I remember, so we listened to the Lamia, I think, or the, whatever. Let me see. Does it say its name over here? Yeah, the Lamia. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. I really love the music. The bass is incredible. The piano's awesome. I want to check who sings on this, though, before we continue. Just so I know. Is it Phil Collins or is it not Phil Collins? Who sings The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway? Genesis. Thank you. I knew that. Peter Gabriel. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep enjoying it. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's keep going. Let me bring it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I love it so far.
The lamb seems right out of place. The Broadway street scene finds a focus in its face. Somehow it's lying there, brings a stillness to the air. Though man-made light at night is very bright, there's no whitewash victim as the neons dim to the code of white. He's gone, he's forgotten what he did, and the lamb lies down on Broadway.
Isn't that bass? It's awesome.
Suzanne tired, her work all done, thinks running, neon. Can't man spell the glove, sounds the horn, and the someone else king spits out his scorn. Run out, women, you control your land. Don't look at me, dog, I'm real. Something inside me is just gone. Lord knows what I have done. And the lamb lies down
What the frick is happening?
on Broadway. On Broadway. On Broadway.
See the lights are always bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the Broadway.
This is so cool.
They say the lights are always bright on Broadway.
Alright, it's transitioning to the next song. I'm going to pause it here. Alright, so far we've been introduced to, what's his name? Rael? R-A-E-L? We've been introduced to him. What'd they call him? Like imperialist aerosol kid or something? Okay. And something happened to him when he looked at the lamb. Okay, and he's given us a little bit of a taste of his character and the way that he's kind of interacted with the world that we've been put in so far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying this so far. All right, this next song is called Fly on a Windshield. Let's keep going. Definitely telling a story. I really like this. Very proggy. Yeah, when they change like the voices, it's interesting. And when he sings and the lamb lies down on Broadway. It's really like, I don't know, makes me happy. All right, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, fly on a windshield. And they describe the city as well, or Broadway itself.
Something solid forming in the air.
What?
And the wall of death is lowered in Times Square.
Is that just nighttime?
No one seems to care. They carry on as if nothing was there. The wind is blowing harder now, blowing dust into my eyes. The dust settles on my skin, making a crust I cannot move in. And I'm hovering like a fly, waiting for the windshield on the freeway.
So he's stuck. And something bad's coming. And he can't get away. He can't move. I just realized the song's a little bit shorter. I'm going to try to pause at least once during each song to try and make sure that this doesn't get blocked. Let's back up a little bit. So that's such an interesting line that he's waiting like a fly on the, he's waiting for the windshield to wipe him away, you know? So he's stuck in place and is just sitting there feeling an impending doom. And now we've had this transition, which the artists for this video interpreted as kind of the world around him changing, I think likely into some weird, twisted dreamscape of a reality, but from what we've heard in the Lamia, but who knows. In case anyone doesn't know, I already heard that song, but we're still going to listen to it when we get to it, just so you know. Yeah, this is interesting. Wonder what lessons are going to be learned and what strange hero's journey we're about to go on. Let's keep going. The fly on a windshield is almost over, but let's finish it off. Drumming is incredible on this. There's a sense of foreboding.
Declares a truce and blazes all the hand. Marshall McLuhan, casual view and head buried in the sand. Sirens on the rooftops wailing, but there's no ship sailing. Groucho with his movies trailing stands alone with his punchline failing. Klux Klans and hot soul food, and the band plays in the There's a smell of peach blossom and bitter almond. Carl Chessman sniffs the air
What the
and
frick?
leads the parade. He knows, innocent, you can bottle all you made. There's Howard Hughes in blue suede shoes, smiling at the majorette, smoking Winston cigarettes. And as the song and dance begins, the children play at home.
What is going on? So he said the name of the song is Broadway Melody of 1974. So this is what Broadway's like. He's kind of explaining it to us. He's talked about a lot of different movie stars and different bigwigs. He's mentioned subliminal messaging. He's mentioned the racism. He's mentioned the terrible lifestyle, or the very fast-paced lifestyle that these people were leading that probably weren't very good for their bodies. And it's like the. So what I've got so far, he said the lamb lies down on Broadway is like the death of his innocence. So then he realizes, he sees through the veil almost and sees all of this kind of veiled corruption. Or it's more along the lines of seeing things as they really are in the big city, I guess you could say. That's what I've gotten so far. It might change as we keep going. Because so far, it started, and it introduced us to kind of a familiar sight, maybe not familiar to everybody, but something that, is real world, right? It's realistic. Then the death beam or shadow stuff or whatever came down, and then he got stuck, and now he's disillusioned, or something bad happened, but the world is still pretty normal so far. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. This is awesome, by the way. Thank you guys so much for recommending this. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now.
And as the song and dance begins, the children play at home with needles and pins.
Record players? I thought of drugs when they said playing with needles, but it could be the record player too. A melancholy air and it's muted right here. Feels like we're falling into dreamland, I guess, maybe.
Wrapped up in some powdered wool, I guess I'm losing touch. Don't tell me this is dying, 'cause I ain't changed that much. The only sound is water drops. I wonder where the hell I am. Some kind of jam. Cuckoo, cocoon, have I come to do something for you? There's nothing I can recognize. This is nowhere that I've known. With no sign of life at all, I guess that I'm alone. And I feel so secure that I know this can't be real. But I feel good. Cuckoo, cocoon, have I come to do something for you?
Love it. All right. So in this song, oh wow, the next one is really long. Next one's called "In the Cage." Okay. Now, in this song, it's the illustrated version. First of all, I'm going to mention that the cave makes me think of like Fraggle Rock a little bit. But in the illustrated version, we've got him being literally stuck in a cocoon. When I'm listening to this, though, I guess I'm extrapolating a little bit on the interpretation I already have kind of started piecing together. But I'm hearing like someone who's... So if we continue on that narrative of he's been disillusioned or realizes lifted the veil, so to speak. Now, in Cuckoo Cocoon, it's like he's not doing anything about it. So he has that knowledge, and he's secure in that knowledge, but he's not actually doing anything about it. He feels like he's alone now. There's no one else there, right? Now, obviously, the other interpretation is that everything in these songs is literal, which is what this artist is kind of portraying. Which is really cool, too, because I like the fantasy story that we've got going so far. So let's keep going. Bring it back. I really love the flute here. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1.
I wonder if I'm prisoner, locked in some Brooklyn jail. Or some sort of Jonah
In a
shut
whale.
up inside the whale. No, I'm still real, and I'm stuck in some kind of cave.
Okay.
What could have saved me? Cuckoo, cocoon, have I come to do something for you?
Oh. Come to as in woken up. Something was trying to lull him into complacency, but he woke up.
I got sunshine in my stomach, like I just rocked my baby to sleep.
Okay, feels good.
I got sunshine in my stomach, but I can't keep me from creeping sleep, sleep deep in the deep.
We're gonna sleep deep in the deep tonight. Ooh. It's like a dream within a dream. Ooh, there's some heavy guitar back there.
Rock face moves to press my skin. White liquid turns sour within. Turn fast, turn sour, turn sweat, turn sour. Must tell myself that I'm not here. I'm drowning in a liquid fear. Bottled in a strong compression. My distortion shows obsession.
What the
in the
frick?
cave.
This is making me uncomfortable, just the things that he's saying.
If I keep self-control, I'll be safe in my soul. In the childhood belief brings a moment's relief, but my cynic soon returns, and the light goes burns.
Oh.
My spirit just never knows.
Yeah, this is a psychological journey.
Static tights, static mites, shut me in, lock me tight. Lips are dry, throat is dry, feel like running, stomach churning. I'm dressed up in a white costume, getting out leftover room. Body stretching, feel the retching in the cage. Get me out of the cage.
It's like a fever dream.
In the glare of the light, I see a strange
like him, all the thoughts are connecting in his mind and he's realizing the truth. That background. Is it a synth that we're listening to right here? Like, there's been a lot of that in these songs. I wonder, is it a synth? No idea, but yeah, probably. Keyboard at least. All right, let's keep going. Okay. So right now, here's what I've got. So and again, when I hear this, I'm relating it to like a mental, inner psychological journey for the main character. He's in a cage, and he looked around and he saw millions of other people in their cages. It's almost like his mind assigned an order to it. He said they're in the order of a star. And they're all strung up by their things. All right, so their stuff, the materialistic aspect of the world is keeping everyone tied down, unable to pursue anything of any type of consequence, unable to really become anything because they're materialistic. And they have nothing but memories of their never used wings. So he's figuring that out. Then we've got the music kind of shooting off in his brain. He's like, no, get me out, get me out. Then he sees his brother and he wants his brother to help him, and his brother doesn't and just walks away. And that makes you think that the brother knows something might be wrong with Rael. This is really cool. Let's keep going. So now he feels like there's people attacking him. Like someone's around. Precious building can't take more. He said hands wrapped around his throat and he's in a straitjacket. It's like he's in an insane asylum. And again, makes me think he might be having a fever dream or like tripping on something. Who knows? Let's keep going. It got very intense here. This is such a journey. Wow. Like he's describing these things and it's almost making you feel like you're inhabiting the character. He's like, if I could turn to a liquid. So he's spinning. All right. What's happening now? Okay. Our protagonist awakens and doesn't know where the hell he is. Where are we?
It's the last great adventure left to mankind. Screams a drooping lady, offering her dream dolls at less than extortionate prices. And as the notes and coins are taken out, I'm taken in to the factory floor, where the grand parade of lifeless packaging are ready to use. The grand parade of lifeless packaging, I just need a fuse. Got people stocked in every shade. The rust has been doing well with trade. Stamped and dressed in art fatality. The demons out there, personality with profit potential. Marked by a sign, I can recognize some of the production line. You'll buy it at all. In labor bondage, just wrinkled wrappers on human bandage. Grand parade of lifeless packaging, all ready to use.
Wow.
It's a grand parade of lifeless packaging, I just need a fuse.
He's in a facility where they're like selling humans. It's like it's like when you sign a contract and you know, agree to work pretty much in any case. It's like at least yeah. And then it could be even more than that. Like if they see potential, let's try to get them to sell their souls away almost. Or again, could just be I think it's both. I think it's both a literal story and a mental story. It's incredible how his use of language and the way he's changed the music is working is not only helping me to visualize and almost feel what this character is going through. That has very seldom happened to me when I'm listening to music, so they're definitely doing something right here. And thank you for joining me. This is the last song on side 1, so let's keep going. Let's finish it off. Hopefully this makes it to YouTube. 3, 2, 1. This is awesome, my friends.
The hall run like clockwork.
And everything's
Their
amazing.
hands mark out the time, empty in their fullness, like a frozen pantomime. Everyone tries their representative, wearing slogans in their shrine. Dishing out fail-safe superlative, Brother John is number 9. The grand parade of robbers, right, particularly used.
His brother.
It's a grand parade of robbers, back until I just need a fuse. I'm a wiggle on the ceiling, find out their future day. I see no sign of free will, so I guess I have to pay. Pay my way on the grand parade. On the grand parade. On the grand parade. On the grand parade of families, present and ready to use. It's the grand parade of families, present and ready to use.
He's trying to wake him up. Well, just needs a fuse. All right. That's as far as I'm getting for now. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stop recording this and just start up the next one. So, thank you very much for joining me. That was side 1 of Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Wow. Oh, God. Wow. There's not a ton left to say. That ending, I'm not entirely sure I agreed with the artist's interpretation for the video, where they're like, it's like a bunch of robots. Maybe, because it definitely sounded like his voice was made to sound like a robot. Who knows? This has been such yeah, I don't think any other music has made me feel like I'm in the position or made me uncomfortable listening to the words he's saying, you know, like, oh, there's liquid all over my body. Oh, I got it. You know, it's like, ooh, this is really cool. We're spinning. Oh. All right. I'm going to start recording the next one. So, see you guys soon, and thank you very much for joining me. This is only part 1, and we're 40 minutes, and we've done for a while. All right. Deathstroke 9, out. Be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for the rest of the series. You guys are awesome.